Yo. We got some work to do today. Some important work. Quite a bit of work. Mm-hmm. All right. We've got some crazy work to do today. Some crazy work. Some crazy work. So, yeah. Would you use Excel or some other spreadsheet software? I don't know. Maybe Excel. Holy banger. We have a lot of stuff to test on Mr. Carl. Okay, what catalyst do we still need here? Devil's Ruin is not really that needed, to be honest. It's kind of whatever. The Lament. Still Hunt and Truth. Still Hunt, I'm assuming that thing was just misinformation, so probably don't need Still Hunt. One second, I'm doing some reading chat. Hmm. Okay. Do I have any exotic orders or legendary orders? We must check. Really on Hunter, I have some. What's that? Oh. Interesting. Daily offers. I'm too poor. GG. Give me a second. I have to handle some stuff. Okay. Let's see what orders I have. Okay, I have a couple. Nice. Shotgun sweep. Sidearms. Okay. I don't know if I have a vault or not. I probably have a vault. Let's check.
For generations, the Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven, Riven of 1,000 Voices, the last known Ahamkara. She has been taken, and her death is your calling.
I have a vault buff. Oh wait, I just realized it still says I'm washing my water bottle.
For generations, the Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven, Riven of 1,000 Voices, the last known Ahamkara. She has been taken.
Oh, apparently we're not running
and her
Pantheon
death is
today,
your
so
calling.
I have more time to do some testing then. Flared Magwell on A499. It's not that important. Especially if you have Luna and stuff, it's like, it doesn't really make a difference. Depends on your teammates though. GG. G. Guys, ground landing is too hard for me. It's just too hard for me.
You are finally here, brother slayer, spawn killer. All that strength, and you're still nothing but a retainer to the awoken queen. You could be so much more. All you do is wish it. Come. I would quite like to meet you.
What? What was wrong? Bro. Okay. Surely that's right. That looks right. Okay. Sidearm shotgun. Sidearm shotgun, you say? I feel like Forerunner, I guess. Distracted. Lists. Did I just do activities? Okay, I'm only at 40%. I should just like do activities low-key. Do perform catalyst. I think strike speedrunning is probably more efficient than doing orders. Do orders. Rotation ranking soon? Nah, not for a while. A lot of work to be done before that. Instead of Miles. That's actually true. Now we will kill things with shotguns. And then maybe I'll go speedrun strikes, bro. Maybe we'll go strike speedrun instead of this. Oh, this is dropping with proper perks now. That's fast, I guess. Oh, Quizzy. Okay, out. Okay, out. I got shoot stood explosive though. That's cool. I'll keep that for now. Yeah. I'll probably speedrun Vanguard Ops or something to get catalysts. All right. We should either do testing or I can go farm stuff. I'm gonna do some testing. Which is gonna be lots of fun. Lots of fun. Not. I like the immortal title. What's the immortal title? I actually don't know. 3D Slayer and Full Throttle? Maybe. Did you see the Skiffy video? I'll actually react to the Skiffy video, low-key, because I keep getting sent that, and obviously he... I watched like the first minute or so, but then I was busy doing something, so I didn't watch the rest of it. I can watch it now. I'll take a look. Skiffy Destiny 2 DPS. Okay, here we go. Ranking every useful DPS option until the server shut off. Let's take a look at this. Let's watch this video. All right, let's watch from the start.
Hello, and welcome
Speed it up.
to Ideas That Are Totally Not Stolen from the Aegis Relic. This video is primarily about raid and fireteam dungeon scenarios.
Yeah, from what I've been told, he has my exact thumbnail design, my exact title scheme, and
every test, I'm gonna have a tractor player and a boots of the assembler well. Every loadout uses the appropriate dex mods, surge mods, font mods, and reload mods, as well as having the 4 Spire of the Watcher set bonus unless stated otherwise. At the top of the screen, you'll see a snippet from my DPS spreadsheet, linked in the description, containing the rotation's name.
Oh, you got a DPS spreadsheet, bro. This is literally cloned. Crazy, bro. Crazy work.
And then total damage and DPS at various time increments, including when the rotation comes to its natural end. My DPS is calculated using the health bar pixels, which gets outputted into a text file 8 times a second. This helps account for any chunking of the health bar, since that's what matters and not the actual numbers you see on the boss.
Does he have like a custom version of DDT, or did he like make his own? Ain't this scrub? Yeah, it's this scrub.
I've chosen to rank every rotation by its DPS at 25 seconds, as I feel that this best represents the current meta and what you'd actually use in the average boss encounter. The exceptions to this are mainly 3 very bursty options that I'll bring up when we get to them, and a handful of rotations that just go on for well over a minute, which makes them a lot more suitable for phases where grabbing ammo is less likely. A bunch of these DPS options are classless, which is where I'm just emptying the gun with no super, meaning you could accompany the weapon with any super and other weapons afterwards. While the classless options should probably be compared against each other, the data is still very useful when considering the other more sophisticated rotations, because you can always just slap a 40,000 damage thunder crash at the front of the classless options. We are starting at the bottom with Queenbreaker. Queenbreaker is still very much so better than every other linear due to its catalyst, which decreases its charge time. It may not be better in total. Other linears, legendary linears, have higher total with like elemental honing and some other ammo perks. I mean, some linears just have like 32 reserves, so those are still better for total, but Queenbreaker is still better for DPS. Sleeper Simulant. I saw a few people using this in the LFG runs I was doing, so I just wanted to add it. It's almost the exact same as Queenbreaker, so nothing new to see here really, but I wanted to add it anyway. Conspiracy Hound is the absolute best special weapon, now that Prey's got taken out back and shot with a gun, and Rocket Pulse is still lack greatly in total. Heat Limiter is pretty easy to proc, but it's really annoying in my opinion to keep bait and switch up, especially with DPS phases that kind of interrupt in the middle, and you have to reproc bait halfway through and it can be a little weird. Regardless, this is still the best special weapon in the game. 1000 Voices is LFG's new favorite with its new catalyst adding a good chunk of its damage. Emptying it got me around 100k.
Does he put Cascade All-Star threat level in here? Because like, isn't that like the best special in the game? I don't know. We'll see if it's in here.
With Ember of Ashes, 100 weapon stat, 3 surges, all that. You may have heard this before, but if you have multiple people shooting 1000 Voices, it starts to suck. because only one person gets the ignition damage. Using this exact same setup with 2 people, we only did 175,000, which means the additional player is only doing about 80% of the first person's damage. With another player, I also did not get my auto reloads from particle reconstruction, and ended up having to manually reload the thing halfway through, probably because I wasn't getting some damage ticks or something like that. Darcy. In coordinated teams, especially in Cutthroat, you may see a lot more use out of Darcy. This buffs all your heavy sniper shots and conspiracy home shots by 16%. The rotation for the Darcy person himself is pretty weird, but as long as you're keeping the Darcy buff up for your team, remember we proc it every 8 to 9 seconds, and that procs it for yourself as well, your own sniper shots, just keep it up and you should do pretty good. Truth, classless Truth. We get Reaper's Tithe ×4 from ads beforehand and get Prototype True Seeker. If you do not start your DPS with both of these things, Truth falls off a cliff. While it does have very good DPS for a 14-second damage window, it lacks in total, and if you are missing either of the perks, that DPS number hangs. Apotheosis Euphony is a relic from the post-final shape era, where you throw your super, and then you throw a bunch of grenades, and you chain Euphony shots in between. I'm a big Euphony hater. This thing was never good. It was always worse than Still Hunt. It was always worse than other options like Rock Pulses. This thing will never be good, and it gets outclassed by some very, very basic options coming up later. Conspiracy Anarchy is the natural evolution of Conspiracy Hone from earlier. This is just Anarchy ticking while you proc bait and switch and heat limiter on your Conspiracy, and your Conspiracy is doing the bulk of the damage. You can swap the Arc Surges when you're out, and then pair the Anarchy with Rapid Growth, which is a sniper from, I think it's like Guardian Games Engrams. But anyways, if you have a Tractor player, they could also do this rotation, Tractor, Rapid Growth, and then Conspiracy Hone, and they will do very respectful damage. No backup plans, Acreus. This one is pretty situational. You need to literally barrel stuff the boss, and it runs out of ammo quick, and even then, it does not have that great of DPS for the situation required and the efforts required. Whisper of the Worm. This is a straightforward classic, doing some of the best total and some of the best DPS of the classless options, the ones that don't have a super front-loading it, with its caveat that's always had, which is if you miss a crit, it's Jover. Hammer of Soul, Hollowfire Heart. This is a new introduction since Monument of Triumph, I believe. You can now build stacks before damage, as long as you get your 10th stack somewhat close to damage, and then pop your super very soon afterwards. This is a great burst DPS option, especially when combined with Anarchy Techs. After a bit of testing, I concluded that the throwing hammers were a little bit better than becoming a Beyblade and spinning the boss to death, which is pretty nice because the throwing hammers are actually usable on a ranged boss. This thing has pretty good DPS for how long it takes to do. Thiodoxia, Sanguine, Whirling Ovation Snipers. Is a bit of a mouthful. This is my court mandated appearance for Whirling Ovation on this list, and I won't lie, I definitely expected higher on this list, especially with what I think is a pretty refined rotation, but some simpler options simply end up beating it out in terms of DPS. This thing does have pretty good total though, I guess, at least. And one thing I did find cool is that after I do my last 3 hone shots in the rotation and switch to Whirling Ovation, it like cancels the animation, which I found pretty funny, but that's about it. Galanor Wolfsbane. This one uses the Vault of Glass 4 preset bonus instead of Spire of the Watcher to allow for multiple blade barrages. While this thing is already good on its own, especially for Crota since he takes more sword damage, this thing gets exponentially better the more people you have on it. I'm talking 6 to 7 seconds per blade barrage better. The problem with that, of course, is getting 5 people with Wolfsbane who know how to use it, and with the Vault of Glass armor set. But even on its own, this is pretty usable. A499. This is hilariously far up there for just pressing mouse 1. This is just simply the best legendary heavy. It has so much total, the same DPS the entire time, and it can basically be used in every single raid and dungeon. This thing is consistent, and it makes you wonder what purpose Whisper of the Worm even has anymore. Izzy, A499. I did not intentionally place this one directly above A499, it just happened to do slightly higher DPS at 25 seconds. This one takes heavy advantage of the Hymen set bonus to get 7% more damage on every single A4 shot and every single Izzy shot. The downside to this rotation is probably Izanagi's reserves, but you could replace it with any other exotic you want, and there are definitely a few encounters where I would absolutely take this as my go-to rotation. A new rotation I'm lovingly calling Crackshot Crack Addict. It is stolen by this player on screen, whose video blew up recently where they solo one phase Corrupt Puppeteer. Their video will be linked in the description. This takes advantage of a crazy amount of lingering tick damage, which combined with speed loader slacks gives you practically infinite dodges. You take those dodges and you put 3 dynamos and 3 distributions on, and you have a super spam method. This rotation has crazy total and very respectable DPS the whole way through. The downside being
Me a pedo or something?
Enemies, and your teammates are
something
probably
like
going
that.
from the fire team because you're blocking all their shots. Next up we have
Perhaps.
Volkhammer. Volkhammer is still very, very good. In the best of cases, which is what this test is, it is
There's a reason he rebranded, you know.
performing quite well, especially on the 2 equilibrium bosses like Judge Seer and Hera, where you have ads all around you. In this test, I had my buddy just continuously spawning a champion next to me, so I could keep getting my Worm God stacks. Yeah, it's still very, very good. Dawn Chorus got a little buff recently, where it causes your ignitions, in this case from 1000 voices, to do more damage. You end up doing a little more total and a little more DPS with 1k, and the super at the end is almost entirely cosmetic. You'd probably be better off being the well guy. Thiodoxia, Sanguine, Izzy, A499. This is an upgrade from the earlier rotation, now represented with a damage super and a transcendence pop. You do the occasional melee, grenade, Helling pop, and the simplest 2 heavies, 1 Izzy, repeat. This thing has much better total, just because you're weaving in abilities and a super. Star Eater Glacial Quake. This is the first of 3 very burst DPS options, as you can see by the DPS at end column. This one is very situational. You either need a gigantic boss like Riven's Claw or Mordith, or a tiny boss that you can trap with the edge of action, a Glaive Bubble. The first time we did this one, the Titan instantly crashed, like they're being froze on the first heavy slam, so take that into consideration when you do this. Curious Parasite Spam. With Parasite's new Envious Arsenal Catalyst, I had to include it on the list, and it's a little bit better than I thought it would be. You combine it with Gizmo Left with Envious Arsenal and Salvage Your Salvo with Gear Shift, and then you place a Bolt Charge Barricade behind you to reload the Salvage Your Salvo. It gives it a very high DPS and total value. It's suitable for short and mid-length DPS phases. You just need to make sure to be behind that barricade and actually be close to the boss for your Worm byproduct buff from Parasite. Galanor Fortune's Truth. This is the second of the very, very bursty options, as you can see by the DPS end column. This is the logical next step for a Truth rotation, and it's what I've been seeing on dungeon bosses like Spire of the Watcher. Over 10,000 damage per second is nothing to scoff at, and you can replace that Galanor with any other burst super you want. Curious Grenade Launchers. Only 2 ranks above the same rotation, but with Parasite. This one can be used from range, and you're only limited by running out of Gizmo Left and Salvage ammo, which you could just run around and collect mid-damage while your Anarchy bolts take the boss. Anarchy gives this rotation great total, and like before, you're an Arc-Titan, so you're giving Bolt Charge not just to you, but to your whole fire team. Still Hunt Fortunes A499. This is probably the most versatile rotation in the entire game. This is what me and my team used for day 1 Pantheon on the 9th and on the 13th for the race. 4 people doing this with 1 Tracker and 1 Darcy can basically one-phase any non-cutthroat boss in the game, including Master Witness, off surges. Once you run out of A499, you just swap to Still Hunt and continue dumping that for a very high total. I'd say it was the easiest top damage option on Hunter if it weren't for one very, very silly option coming soon. No backup plans threat level. This one requires a threat level roll with Cascade Point All-Star. Cascade Point lets you fire it a lot quicker, and All-Star gives it a damage buff when you pick up ammo. You combine that with Kinetic Synthesis on the data disk, and you basically have infinite kinetic ammo. This is probably the most situational rotation on the list. You need a friend with Divinity, you need to be able to pick up the ammo that your threat level is actually making, you need the boss to not stop. Getting pushed away from like Calico or Warpriest is very annoying when I need to pick up a Kinetic Rick to reload my shotgun. And if you don't have the Divinity up, you better hope that that boss has an easy to hit crit. Despite all this, if you find yourself in a
Seeing someone
scenario,
shoot
this
threat
thing's
level
consistently
it
has 60
just
DPS
it just
and
reminds me of that
absolutely
one
multiple
gif.
people living it. Yes, the silly bow. If you can play Void Hunter and live, congrats, because damage will not be a problem. The downside being, if you run out of levies in your super, you are basically useless, so maybe use a Conspiracy Hone, I don't know. But on any short to medium phase, this is the most brain dead top option.
Okay, this is Loki. I don't know why he's not doing it himself. I want to see like how fast they're hitting levies on.
I don't know. But on any short to medium phase, this is the most brain dead top option you could possibly do. Still hunt.
Interesting. Seen people glazing trickle charge salvo. Is it actually good? I don't think it's that good.
Hasn't.
But
last
I'll
impression
test
got
later.
35% recently. It makes it a little better than aggregate even. So if you have crack shot and the proper rotation.
Okay, this guy's trolling. This guy said lasting is better than aggregate. Is there updated damage overlay? No, I think he has his own version. I think. I'm not sure. This is not what Corollas looks like. I'm pretty sure.
This thing has insane DPS, with the only downside being running out of rockets. But if you shoot the loot rockets mid-damage, this can and will do more total in DPS than Mobius Levy's Breath. One thing you can do is combine your autoloading proc with a golden gun shot, and you will actually be able to fire
I
off like
don't know if
5
this
rockets.
is true. I don't know if this is true. I think Levy might be better. I think the most people, when they do Levy clips, their execution is poor. So I'm curious.
You've seen it on Twitter. Celestial Fire with Winter's Guy lets you send
And
out
how
nuclear bomb
the-
melees. It's
Is
definitely
DDT
situational,
selling
so you need to be
cards?
able to get many kills
Yeah,
with archers within a few seconds of the damage phase. But man, does this thing cook. You can solo dungeons in one Song of Flame. And once you run out of super, you can just swap to an early rotation like Izzy and A499. I've seen people clear
Also, so many people who I've seen using this the Celestial Fire thing, they like spend so long shooting their shotgun that they have super left, and then they run out of Warlord's buff, which is like
If you can
obviously
compare it right,
really
there's very
bad.
little downside to this build. And that's all. The key takeaways, I think, are A499. If you don't have your hands on one of these with aggregate charge, and if you get a shiny one, you can get accelerated assault. It's time to hop in Star Wars slot, buddy. Go get your sniper. And then the other takeaway, 1,000 voices. If someone's running it, they should probably be the only one running it, but even then, there are just other things that they could run that would be better. If I got anything wrong or missed a rotation, let me know. I try to update my spreadsheet whenever a rotation gets better or a new one gets developed or stuff like that. Thanks.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. That's fine, I suppose. There's missing a couple options that I wanted to test as well, but you know, I think Painter put it best in the comment section. I saw him comments earlier. Yeah. I think it's pretty much the conclusion that everyone has drawn about damage, which is just use Mobius or use Still Hunt and Rockets for everything. Last impression makes sense if you're in an LFG team where no one... I mean, even if you're on... I would still use Honing. Because lasting is an effective... If you have Galley, it's even worse. But even if you don't have Galley, I'm pretty sure post-buff, it's like a 26% effective overall buff. Which is like... Just use Bait or Honing. So, yeah. And there's no crossbow mentioned here. Yeah, there's a few things missing. But it's all good. Okay. Imagine lasting was stacked with wolf packs. Yeah, I mean, it would still not be that good, I think. But it's like even worse with wolf packs. With wolf, if it worked with wolf packs, it would be like, I don't know, like still like a 26% overall buff or something, which is just like worse. Yeah. Okay. Should I just like farm Vanguard ops, bro? Like, what am I doing? Can you get all these catalysts from Vanguard ops? I assume you can, right? Not even on. I can't even message him back. What? All right, maybe I'll do some strike speed running, bro. I'll do some strike speed running. What kind of stuff do I use for strike speed running? I don't know. I use chaos. What's like oh, I guess I could be on Solar Warlock and be on like Winter's Guile or something. Is that like a good strike speedrunning loadout? I don't know. Hmm. Did y'all figure out the stairs ground line tag? People have tried that in the past, and we did some testing yesterday, but it doesn't seem very consistent. I think there's other options that we're gonna explore today that are more consistent. So I don't think we're gonna be doing that. The speedrunning class, I saw it in all the runs. Yeah. Are you guys actually running, by the way? Did you find a 6? I don't remember. Just run for no stairs. I mean, if you do the line thing from stairs, it's like around the same, not the same speed, but it's like, you know, it's close to the same speed as the other sides. You've been practicing with K's in 2013. Yeah, I don't know. From what my teammates are saying, like, I don't know if the stairs relic ground line is like, I don't know. Maybe you just need more practice, but I don't think it's really consistent. And if someone is doing it consistently quickly, I mean, that would be a little suspicious. I don't know. Because, like, Pro and Daisy have plenty of experience with relic ground lining, and they said that interact prompt is quite annoying, quite inconsistent. Any close range damage outliers other than the div threat level stuff? Not really. You're suspicious. Well, I don't know about suspicious. You know, it just doesn't seem like it's consistent. I don't think we're gonna run with it. What is the best 4th column perk for Hezen Vengeance? 4th column? Probably aggregate for most cases. Aggregate, honing, one of those two probably. Probably. I think I'm gonna try some other stuff today. I need a fucking adaptive sword. Would Lament be the better option over Lament is nowhere near Wolfsbane. I hate to break it to you. It is nowhere near Wolfsbane. Okay, I need a sword with Eager Edge, and it needs to be an adaptive. Okay. So hardline cut will work, I think. Yeah, I'll probably use a hardline cut. I want to try adaptive right clicking out of stare and stuff. Maybe that would be ideal, because like I don't know, if I'm gonna stay on a sword, like I don't know, I could world line out of stare, but like I don't know, it's kind of annoying having to keep sprinting and stuff. I'm curious if I can go try right now. Actually, I don't have the vault checkpoint anymore. Fuck. Do you answer my next question in this accent? Yeah, sure. But I actually don't know. I don't know what to do. Should I farm for catalyst? Should I farm for catalyst? Maybe I'll farm for catalyst. But getaway, pistol with fire. Dude, my accent is not it right now. Would you prefer NPA or journal? NPA or journal? Getaway, pistol with fire. Definitely NPA, bro. Don't use fucking journal, bro. That shit is so good. The problem is not picking up the relic or picking up without the ground line. You definitely do the ground line inputs earlier compared. Yeah, obviously you do them earlier compared to in pick because the interact is like instant. The problem is that if you spawn camp the captain, the interact barely even appears on your screen, and like half the time it like insta pickups like while you're doing your inputs. So it's like you can do it, but it's just like annoying, and I think it's less consistent and the same speed as other things that we're trying. I mean, I can just show you what we're trying. One sec. I'll just show you real quick. I need to make a loadout. Your mic cut out while answering? That's not true. That's not true. At least I don't think it's true. Just use NPA, bro. Just use NPA. And it was consistent for him as well. Well, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. There's no reason to do a ground line, though. There's like a... Show you. It's the Italian buff. Maybe, bro. I have to get a vault checkpoint. Okay, do I have hardline cut on right now?
For generations, the Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most
Wait,
closely
it doesn't have
guarded
Eager.
secrets.
Oh, shit.
She is known as
I'll have
Riven.
to go get a new hardline
Riven
cut.
of 1,000
Oh,
voices.
fuck off.
The last known Ahamkara.
Whatever. I don't know.
She has been taken, and her death is your calling.
What is as fast as Relic ground line? I mean, you can just Eager transfer right click on the ground. You can right click line out of stair. On the ground.
You are finally here. Brother Slayer, Spawn Killer. All that strength, and you're still nothing but a retainer to the Awoken Queen. You could be so much more. All you need do is wish it. Come. I would
You don't need a
quite
boop for
like
it
to meet
now.
you.
You literally just line from the back. I'll literally show you right now. The rock song? What's the rock song? Yo, looky, the Vault Witch is hella satisfying to put in, though. There's like almost no pauses. I lied, there's pauses. Is this correct? This looks right. Okay, I guess not. GG. GG. What's my frame rate? My frame rate should be high enough. The increase you get from lasting is like, I think Spider set's like 26%. Something. Is that not correct? Let me look this up. What does a Vault Wish look like? Vault Wish. Images. Okay. Oh, the dragons are wrong. Everything else is... Oh. Stuff. There we go. Okay. Trying to figure something out. Okay, so you literally just stand here and you just... That's it. That's literally it. Just stand here and you... Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That's it. Okay. I want to experiment with doing an adaptive eager transfer though, because I think it's like the perfect length for all three of the rooms, and it would make it so I don't have to use word line. Can you do that with the relic? Yep. Can you that? I'm assuming you just mean tree and rock. Yeah, I think you can do tree and rock. I need to get a new sword though if I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm assuming ZCP used the macro because he was doing like solo flawless. If you're just doing Atheon by itself, then you may as well do the actual ground line. Because solo flawless, it's like, you know, if you mess it up, it's just like you have to do the whole raid again, right? So. Do that. getting console hard. Kinda. Wait, can I loadout swap myself into the tower? Probably. Too late. Well, I guess I'm waiting. Are you gonna stream Vault today? Yeah, probably. Are you guys ever gonna stream runs or no? There's certain things being said in the call. Can't be on the stream. Okay, where do I get the sword? I think it's right here. Hello, Mars. 10 FPS. GG, bro. Where's hardline cut? Here. Okay. Try to get a better hardline. Oh, already going. Okay. And it has eager. Okay. Do we need anything else? I mean, I'll try to get a better one. Maybe I'll try to get a shiny one. Should I try to get a shiny one? Get a shiny one. Hi, Mars. I just need Sword Master's card, low key. I can get this one from this. Okay, give me one with Eager and Sword Masters. That's all I care about. This one has Eager, no Sword Masters. Not Sword Masters. Action. Current. No Eager. And it has Sword Masters. Just tell me you want me to die. Just tell me you want me to die. It's all good. The Heron. Put the god roll. Holy shit. Should I oh, look at this roll's kinda nice. Pick this envious aggregate. I'll keep it. There's maybe some rotation stuff I want to do with it. Action item. I should low-key try to get a single gizmo that has everything that I want in it. Shiny gizmo even a thing? That is great. I've never actually seen someone with a shiny gizmo. Let's see. Nope. And nope. Okay. Eager, no Sword Masters. Bro, just give me Sword Masters, man. It's not that hard. Okay. Eager, no Sword Masters. Your mic keeps getting quieter off and on, like you were turning your head away. Oh. I think it's because I made my my expander too aggressive. Let me make it like a 3.0. Okay, hopefully that's like a little better. Okay, please. Please. Please speed, I need this. Please speed, I need this. Was wondering what you use for mechanic / ad clear segments. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should not be on Nighthawk during ad clear. Unless you're using it to kill an enemy or something. But even then, like, Nighthawk nukes your chunk gains for your super if you're on Goldie. So it is bad for that. So you should not be on Nighthawk. You can be on like Hoyle Cert. You can be on some other stuff, you know. You didn't believe me when I said his mic cut out. I thought you just wanted to hear more British, so. I made my expander like less aggressive. Ow. Okay, I have a hardline cut now. And it has the max ammo blade. And it has flash counter. W. W. Beautiful. 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 can run this, or I can do the charge rate mod. Tough, tough, tough. 72 charge rate. Look at that. Woo! It's looking beautiful. Okay, chat. Now we go to Last Wish. I'm gonna try it out. See if it's any good. Bro, I swear people have been messaging me about like forbearance hitting 100 ammo gen with air trigger, as if like there's like tons of waveframes and stuff that already hit 100 ammo gen. What do you think is the best hunter build for weapon slash damage? Either Mobius Levy, or you can use Celestial with Still Hunt.
For generations, the
As in?
Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets. She is known as Riven.
Ow.
Riven of 1,000 voices. The last known Ahamkara. She has been taken.
What do you use to complete
and her
Ultimate
death
Light
is
Blade?
your calling.
I was on Geomag, Ionic Traces, and on a sword. I was just running around and farming Chaos Reach. And my friends were... I don't know what my friends were using, to be honest. We were just on random shit. Okay. So this has to be on non-E-Garage. You want to be on Surrounded or something. And then... Should I make 2 loadouts? I kind of don't want to make 2 loadouts. I can make 2 loadouts though. Hunter being kind of left in behind in terms of PvE compared to Titan or Warlock. Do you agree with that? Who is saying that? Are they on crack? Hunter is the best class in PvE right now. And it has been for quite a while. Like, I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know what kind of Reddit thread you're reading. But, if anything, Titan is neglected. And Warlock is, like, mostly just there to place well. And Hunter is best in slot for multiple damage options. You could argue that Hunter doesn't really have, like, an explosive ad clear build on a relevant damage subclass. Like Prismatic Hunter, if you're playing like Goldie, you don't really have that many like super explosive damage, like splash options, besides like maybe gunpowder spam or something. But it's like you can live. You can just use your weapons to do ad clear. But like, there's no reason to really play Titan. In at least in like boss damage content, like raid stuff. It's not really a reason to play Titan. And then what else is there? I mean, like Warlock. If you're playing Solar Warlock, I mean, you just kind of resign yourself to not doing anything too significant. Okay, I'm gonna do like Eager on this one, and then just swap off manually for now. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's an interesting looking sword. Is it arc? That's an arc sword. Kind of looks like a stasis blocking animation, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Oh, okay. That's pretty fast. That's not the right loadout. How did I even swap to that? What the fuck? How did that even happen? What? Did I click a sword? Like, maybe I'm fucking terrible. What did I just do? Ooh, okay. That might need word line. That one might need word line. Wait, actually, I'm kind of curious. Can you? What if I... Hold on. Can I, like, do this? Oh, you don't have blade focus anymore? I might actually need 2 loadouts then. That's kind of annoying. Fuck. I can world line from there, but it's kind of cringe. I don't want to do that. The Twitter, bro, don't listen to Twitter, bro. Listen, bro, number one thing for D2 is, I mean, it's for real life as well. Like everything in life. It's like Twitter gives people who don't know anything the biggest possible disproportionate reach given their knowledge, okay? Like on YouTube, at least, if your video is going to do well,
she is known as Riven.
It needs to hit the algorithm, right? And like, maybe you need some subs or something. Like, you'd have to get very lucky to have your voice heard on YouTube.
And her death
if
is
you had
calling.
no repute, right? But Twitter, literally anybody can say anything, and if it happens to pick up steam, it will get broadcast to 100,000 people. So, just like, some dad will like see the patch notes and see that Hunter got nerfed in some way that's completely irrelevant to endgame content. I'll be like, Hunter is so dog shit this patch. I can't believe Bungie's leaving Hunter in this state. There's just like, there's so many people on Twitter who just like, one aspect of how they play something gets changed and they're like, this is dog shit now. You can't play it anymore. Okay, probably what I'm gonna do is I think I'm still gonna world line for like maybe those two. I actually don't know. Cause like this obviously doesn't take me far enough. Or I could just world line all three. I don't know. I can world line all three. That seems kind of cringe, but I can world line all three. It's just like annoying. I don't want to have to like 180 flick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just cringe. It's like. Wait, world line tree and rock still? Yeah. World line is definitely good. Cause like you can do this, right? And just like face the wall and then okay, don't do what I just did. I just tried to do normal line timings on a buffer line. Don't do that. Well, you can sit here and then turn and then try and do that, but like it's like having to 180 and then interact. It's like I've done that before. It's just like not fun. I mean, you could do it. I don't know. I'm not sure how much I want to do that. Maybe you can just left click line, actually. Hold on. I'm curious. Probably not, though. Actually, it's probably dog shit. Don't do that. Let me try it. I'll try it. Like, you could just, like... Okay. That is complete dog shit. Okay, don't do that. World line blade focus left click is some shit. It's some shit, bro. Thoughts on that new Skippy video? I think it's a bit of some shameless, bit of a shameless ripoff, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. But you know, we letting Epstein return in 2026? I guess, bro. I guess. I mean, he saw that the formula works, and he copied it 1 for 1. But it's all good. It's all good, bro. Like, I'm gonna my video is gonna be probably quite delayed, and it's gonna be quite a bit more in depth. So, I don't mind. Plus, it's not like it's like completely wrong or anything. So, if it helps some people learn what to do for damage, then I don't really mind. I'm kind of surprised though. I'm kind of surprised that this is how Scrub makes his return to the YouTube recommendations. You know, surprised. I don't know. I might eager transfer for what's it called? For Stare. You missed out. You could have linked up with Rexos. I barely know Rexos, bro. I barely know Rexos. Nah, son, that was Scrub. That is, in fact, Scrub. That was Scrub playing, right? Yeah, that is Scrub. That is Scrub. Build videos based on statistics you're figuring out. Yeah, I'll make a build tier list probably at some point because it is the last patch. But it's not gonna be for a while. It's not gonna be for a bit. Zemo he's been playing Final Fantasy, haven't you? You've been playing Final Fantasy. You guys been on FF. I'm an FF14 main now. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm so lazy, bro. I don't want to do this fucking shit on here. Maybe I will, bro. I don't know. I just don't want to do a vortex. Maybe like a Shoveling Claw or some shit. Final patch isn't what I expected. Yeah. Yeah. Probably have time in between rounds to change the perk on this sword, right? So I guess I'll do like... Maybe we'll start on this sword. We'll start on this sword and then... Dude, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't even freaking know, man. What if we get triple stare, bro? I'm just gonna cry. Cry tears. Tears of agony. Bro, what if we get triple stare? I don't want to get triple stare. If we get triple stare, can we just rib? Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Okay, low key, I don't need loadouts for this. I actually don't need loadouts for this. So I can just like, I can rally on this, right? And then I can change the perk off of eager. And then I'll do my ad clear. Bang. Right? And then first room, if first room open is like anything but stare, then I'll see what the next room is. And then when I see what the next room is, if it's stare last, then this is already correct. And if it's not stare last, then I just go like this and like this. And then we're good. Can you activate temporal sprint if you don't have ammo? No, you can't. Hello, Nap Nap. Hello, hello. How are you doing, best friend? Are you done with your playthroughs or no? I am. Okay. How is it? I don't know. Most people I've heard say that FF rating is definitely like less fun than D2 rating, but I guess it like depends. Gut wrenching. Let's see. Why are you in Vault? Because team is practicing Vault and I want to figure out some stuff. Yeah, if you're more of like an MMO guy, obviously FF is probably going to be better for that. But if you're more of like an FPS, like first person kind of guy, then obviously D2 is like not something you can replace. I've heard FF is like a fun game though, yeah. And I think the devs maybe treat their players better than D2. So there's that as well. Okay, bro, what do I do now? I can either do base value testing or I can farm catalysts. And I don't know if I want to farm catalysts. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that, guys. I don't know. Okay, here, let's make a winner's guile build for speed running. Speed running boss encounter. I don't know if I want to do it like a winner's guile build. Ooh. I want to low-key play Stasis Hunter. I want to play Stasis Hunter and I want to... It's like a good weapon for damage for like a strike boss. I actually don't know. If I'm on Stasis Hunter. Sunyon Ring. I do not know. Hold on. Strikes. I'm gonna call it strikes. I'm gonna have stompies on. I'm gonna go crazy. I actually don't know. I mean, obviously you want Gizmo. That's not how you spell Gizmo. I want Gizmo. Have Ergo. Maybe Choir. And then have the Slammer. Okay. And then what else would I run for like damage? I don't know. I don't know, man. I could run like duality. I could run duality. Or I could run... Dude, what do you run for damage? On a straight boss. I don't freaking know. Duality is giga fun now. Catalyst is awesome. Has Duality had a catalyst for a long time? Or am I trolling? Pretty sure it's had a catalyst for forever. I mean, I can pull out the Duality to do some boss damage with Duality. That could be funny. There's literally a job called Summoner. Yeah. I'll just run songs and run like in this nonsense. On this goofy nonsense. Yeah, this'll work. Alright, I guess we're speedrunning strikes, bro. I guess we are speedrunning strikes. I guess that's what we're doing. What does this catalyst even do? It just says duality catalyst. Doesn't tell me what it does. Who knows, bro? Who knows, man? Who freaking knows? I swear I had another duality ornament. That wasn't this one. Okay. What shall we do? What's... Okay. My bad, man. You're about to anger the Vanguard dads when you speedrun strikes. Really? You think so? Maybe. It's possible. Huh, this is like old tuning. I need to get new stompies, low-key. My current stompies are a bit noobish. A bit noobish. Why is Peak playing in my ears? What, the Orbit music? The freaking Orbit music, man? Okay, I don't even know if this is where you get catalysts. Is this actually where you get catalysts, bro? Hold on. Lament. Where's Lament's catalyst? Oh, this is patterns. Catalyst over here. Okay. Where do you get Lament's catalyst? Does it tell you? Laments. Found in either a raid or a dungeon. Oh, do you need to do DSC for this one? Oh, shit. My bad. I guess I need Parasite Catalyst too, but... Okay, so I can get Parasite Catalyst. Truth Catalyst is also Vanguard Ops. Okay, so there's some stuff we can get from Vanguard Ops. Interesting. Devil's Ruin also Vanguard Ops. Insert the Catalyst. This is all Vanguard Ops. Collective Obligation. Okay. So I can literally just do DSC. I can go do a DSC. But some of these other catalysts that I need are from Vanguard Ops. Okay. Yeah, we can do Vanguard Ops for the Truth Catalyst, I think. Alright, I guess I'm speedrunning strikes, bro. Is it this one? The one that you do? I'm assuming it's this one. Or is there something else? I'm assuming it's this one. Alright, here we go. I'll join for DSC. I'll do a DSC later, yeah. Slightly better armor? Like DSC armor? Is DSC featured this week? My micro missiles. Okay, bro. When is your Final Fantasy 14 grind, bro? I don't think I'm gonna be picking up another game. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be picking up another game the same extent as D2 probably ever. It's prime time. I'm sure it is, bro. I'm sure it is. You literally picked up League? I did not pick up League and sink 18k hours into League, bro. If I did, I wouldn't be where I am right now, bro. Yeah.
Cabal Scions have already cracked their outer security layer. The Vex network is compromised, so move fast.
Isn't this like a terrible battleground? It's really long, isn't it?
Show them the futility of foresight.
There's someone on Trinity. This is so exciting. I love doing it all. One of the most boring strikes to run, bro. And I have VIP, please. We are out of VIP slots, and also there are people that have literally redeemed VIP, and we can't give it to them because there's no slots. So we have too many VIPs. We gotta purge. We gotta purge at some point. I did that like a year ago. Yeah, well, it's cooked, bro. I'll tell you. And our hack button. He's still there? Oh my god. We're trolling. See? This is so awesome. Everyone.
Scions have commandeered the Vex security systems. We'll need to wrest control of the defense network from them.
Dude. Oh, it's this one.
Not far now. The Cabal underestimate us at every turn.
They would be wise not to underestimate the Vex either.
Okay, bro. My
But I think we all know that
freaking bad, man.
not a
Just
valued
send me back
trait
up,
among
bro.
the Cabal.
Holy shit. I'm stuck.
An ironic observation.
Holy shit. My freaking bad, man. Why is Limmy inviting me? I don't know. I freaking love strikes. I freaking love strikes, bruh. Doesn't it work? My bad, bro. I'm going this way.
Their back is against the wall. There is nowhere left to run, and the pack closes in.
OMG, I
This
can whip on my
commander aspired to
duality.
greatness, and now they will be reduced to little more than a memory.
Hello.
Finish this.
Dang. I don't have any ammo. Dude, back.
Crush them to the last. Make sure that the fleeing survivors find no quarter.
This isn't an easy task, Guardian.
Guys, I don't
It is
want to
an
do
essential.
Vanguard ops. I don't want to do Vanguard ops, guys. I don't want to do freaking Vanguard ops. Put the DSC in the bag. Yeah, I guess. I could. Yesterday, I finished all the Sabathun testing off stream, which is like about a third of the weapons done. So it's not bad progress, but you know, the rest of the tests are just more annoying in general. No way, you gave me Battlegun Oracle twice in a row, bro.
Their outer security layer. The Vex network is compromised, so move fast.
Imperial reinforcements have arrived. They know we're coming.
What are you even looking for? Truth Catalyst? Truth Catalyst. Truth Catalyst. Truth Catalyst. Is New Gear even a thing anymore? Spamming orders and coping? I don't know, order seems so slow. Cage the elephant version? Maybe? Oh my
You're in
god,
the
it's
thick,
a
Guardian.
freaking
Live,
heist
chicken.
battleground.
Pretty sure they know you're
Oh
coming now.
my-
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh my god. What if I don't want to do a heist battleground?
Guardian, I need those cleared so I can tap into the network.
Death tongue spotted. Target that acolyte, Guardian.
Eyes up, Guardian. Literally. The Hive are sending an ogre.
Holy moly.
Powers are ours again. Grabbing you a laser core for the gunk. Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
We'll need to open up the campus again.
Why did I decide to do this straight now? Freaking bold. Good thundercrash. Bad fighters. I can't even like aim properly when I'm like comatose.
Open sesame.
The
perimeter towers ahead are back online and reading you as hostile. Mind your steps. Perimeter towers in range. Stay hidden, Guardian.
Oh, you can't go here. I forgot. Oh, goodbye.
Hang on, Jinju. We're in for some chop.
I'm fine. I'm not fine. Bro. What the flop? What the flop, man? Freaking flop. Oh, what goes up? Bro, you're not serious. I'm gonna. I don't want to do strikes, bro. Please. Please, bro. Do strikes. I don't want to do strikes, Mom. Please pick me up, Mom. I don't want to do strikes.
Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
Oh joy.
Hive aren't switching up their strategy. What's that saying you used to like, Elsie? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Spot on. Though I might have taken it too literally.
Holy crap, we freaking did it.
Secure what we can of Charlemagne
Okay.
Guardian and slip
Almost
away
forgot the
safely.
freaking map. Go. Nice. Weird. Can I dunk? Hello? Hello? Holy moly. Holy frick, we killed him.
Osiris, are these time wounds on Mars similar to anything you've seen in the Infinite Forest?
Only
Bro,
in
I'm
that they
doing this
both
shit for
provide
2 Aurora
pathways through
Dawns.
parallel realities.
So it's not our past.
Please, bro.
I mean, we couldn't change anything by going into them?
It is a version of our
I
past.
actually missed the old strike playlist, bro. I don't want to do another battleground for the rest of my life, bro. Please. The Thunder Doctrine boss doesn't take crit damage correctly. You should just do super damage. This better be like a Nessus Strike and not a Battleground. This is a Battleground. I am going to change character.
Guardian, the Exodus Black is
Okay, this is
overrun
actually
with
fine.
Vex and House
That's not the
Salvation
worst thing ever.
Elixni. The Elixni look like scouts. They followed the Vex into the crash site.
What did I do to deserve this?
Not to worry, we'll sort it out.
I have 150% confidence in the captain, even though it is a mathematical impossibility.
Good, good. So do I.
Stay close. I'll have those barriers down soon.
Bro said, thanks, bro. I'm evil. I'm freaking evil.
This webbing on the floor looks like some kind of arc conductor.
I'm freaking evil, bro. One percent pack progress, by the way. Glad to see our rank 11 can't shoot spider mine. Holy LARP. Holy LARP. Rank 11.
Pick up that charge.
Holy
Guardian.
fucking LARP.
Let's see what we can do with it.
Holy fucking LARP. Rank 11. That's me. I'm the guardian. I'm a guardian. I'm a character. But they're pissed, bro. My bad, man. I'm sorry, man. Dude, I'm a freaking noob. Wait, do we need to disable? Oh, we need the scorch cannon. Freaking scorch cannon. I'm a freaking rank 11, bro. I need to. I didn't even realize I was rank 11. I need to like behave like a real guardian. Get in the rump. Get in the rump.
Cold and dark in here.
Perfect for an
It's cold and dark in here.
Stay on your guard.
Did you hear that?
There's the enemy. Some work, everybody. Enemy ammo. That's really sad.
Don't fight blind, Guardian. Bring down that stealth field.
Oh, I argent bladed.
I hope these
I got a
elites do not
prolonged
linger.
engagement. Well, I'll hit the GG in
I've got
chat.
enough problems without adding them
The
to the
GG in
mix.
chat.
Sorry, failsafe. A lot of unwelcome attention landed on your doorstep.
But you and the captain can
GG. GG. What's your favorite season post-release of TFS? I don't know, honestly. I don't really care about the seasonal stuff too much. Is Cold Steel useful anymore since the stun nerf? I mean, it wasn't that useful even before the stun nerf. So, like, wasn't a big difference maker. The transmog for the drip? Bro, I don't even have like actual drip on right now. Actually, hold on. I just need a shader. I'll put on like I'll put the shader on. Boom. That's what I just used the Vigilant Seraph set with the Dendrite Shimmer helmet. Your sustain tab is up to date? No.
Got a good tip on some loot buried around here. Let's secure the dig site.
Our drill will attract
What are we doing?
attention.
Expedition.
Be ready for battle.
Calm your mandibles. We got a hero of the Vanguard here to protect us.
Expedition. Oh my god, Shrek.
sense an opportunity. Secure that
I should
cabal.
probably put on the what is it called? Okay. Scavenger. Fix from beyond. That much. Wait, did I actually put on the artifact? Guys, throw it thing. How many stops is this? Oh my god, treasure. Go move. Spend your blunder. Yes. Escort the treasure hall. Treasure. You're a waste of chronolog. Number one treasure seeker, guys. Number one. Put a squeaking door on the mic. Squeaking doors. Okay, bro, I should have just exited the strike. I didn't realize expeditions were 10 million years long. My just defending my plunder. 48%. Really, the next stop is the last one, right? Damning Devil's there. Do you not have to do the playlist version to get Catalyst? Otherwise, I would do it, you know, not this playlist. We win. OMG, we won. And I got nothing. Grab your booty. I got booty. Got some booty cheeks. I mean, can I do just like a fast strike and farm it repeatedly, or I'm pretty sure you have to do the playlist version, no? I don't know. Otherwise, I just farm one strike. Maybe I should play Gambit, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore, bro. I don't know anything. What do we do, guys? What do we do? We do a DSE, perhaps. We do a DSE. Could do a DS. Maybe on Titan. For tracks. Crazy. I'm sure the whole team will be able to kill the boss together with the power of love and friendship. I mean to pull the reverse image search, bro. Let me and Cetra join up. Yeah, join up. Join up. Freaking join up. Alright, I'll look for DSC people. Tetra join. Tetra join. Juicy join. Pull up, pull up. Wait, Lament Catalyst is from DSC or is from any rate? I actually don't know. Does it matter? I mean, I assume it would come from DSC. It's from Strikes? It says raid or dungeon. So... It's Strikes? Bro, there's literally no point in me doing this then. Bro, what the fuck, man? Oh my god, there's no point in me doing DSC then. Oh my god. So let's run Strikes. Yo, I guess we're running Strikes, bro. I guess. I love Strikes. Strikes, man. What strike should we do? Do you know if we could just do like an actual strike thingy or like... Hold on, chat. Has anyone gotten a catalyst from doing like a portal activity? Like one of these? Or nah? Anything in Fireteam Ops works? Oh, so we could just do a fast strike then. What's like a fast strike? Isn't Word of Nothing pretty fast? No, Fallen Saber is hella fast, no? We could try Fallen Saber. Or Birthplace is also really fast as well. Are you going to stream V14 when it comes out? Yeah, absolutely, I will. I might even stream some... I just started a Renegade Monopsychic hard mode playthrough, and I kind of want to stream that as well. Before V14 comes out. Ow. Okay. Anything that's not a battle. Facts, bro. That's just how I feel. What's like actually the fastest strike? Inverted Spire is pretty fast. Glassway is pretty fast. Maybe Glassway. Glassway is low-key quite fast. Pulse 2 Para goes well before I cry Angie again. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe some of you guys play Riju. It's fire. Any strike with a plate is so slow. I guess Glassway... I mean, Glassway is like... Isn't it like... Glassway is like 2 to 3 minutes long, isn't it? If you have skip. Like, I could skip on Glassway. Priestess is a good comm. How long is Priestess? We can try it. Okay, let's try it. Oh, shit. I mean, everything in Fireteam Ops is like the same, right? I don't know. If it has to be a strike, then... Hypernet Current's pretty fast. We could do Fallen Saber. We could. Dark Priestess? Okay, let's try that then. Let's try that out. We'll do Master and we'll do... I don't know. Locked loadout? Is that enough? No, it's not. Should we do GM? I actually don't know. Does it matter? Like what we do? Shroud and Pummel. W, bro. We can do GM. Okay, GM and nothing is like enough. Okay. Oh, now this shit works. Let's see. Loki, I should take duality out of this loadout. It's like useless.
Aramis wished to destroy gods, but Krinis simply chose another. She craves not power, but meaning, and she seeks it in darkness.
Yep. Actually, covered him? That's where he didn't feel like. You are large. Done. The League. I don't got barrier. Don't got internet. Please. That's fine. Need a different loadout for this shit. Okay, this Loki doesn't seem that fast. Be a wrong belly angle.
Guardian down.
Oh. I really don't think this is faster than a good strike. Yeah, I swear like half the ads they make you kill it if you didn't use them to kill them. I mean, it's GM, so it kind of makes sense, but it don't. I don't know.
Guardian down.
Look for dirt. What the?
She's down, Barracks. It's over.
I'm getting
That's
tier 4.
all of them.
What the
All
fuck?
of Aramis's lieutenants. Her entire council.
The reign of the
Okay, this cannot be the fastest thing. We must locate a new activity. We must locate a new activity. We'll find something. Bro, I'm low-key turning off our notifications, bro. This fucking Loomis guy. Block Loomis. Block Limmy. We can try. What should we try? Oh, Corrupted is pretty fast too, actually. I don't know. There's lucky a bunch of fast strikes. I kind of want to do Birthplace. I don't want to do Birthplace. Yeah, let's do Birthplace. See if it's any good. I'll do Master with like modifiers though. Actually, GM or Master? Does Master have any like helpful modifiers? I know. Like, I'll do Master with like actual modifiers that are properly set up. It's like the least annoying. That's probably not that annoying. Glass cannon. Okay, try this. Hardest encounter out of any raids currently in random LFG. I don't think it's the hardest. Have you tried doing epic apopties with random LFGs? luck with that. Good fucking luck with that. I would definitely rather do 5 feet consecrated in LFG than 5 feet epic apoptes. That's for sure. Alright, birthplace, let's what is it called? At the first interact, just make sure you don't go through portal and like sword across the gap.
Finch, I'm picking up some dense darkness readings nearby. I'll bet the Scorn are congregating in that old worm breeding ground again.
Oh, yeah, you must be right. You mind taking care of it?
I'll clear the back pads. You're not doing skip? Oh, like the oops skip? I like Loki, don't know how to do that. But I'm pretty sure that's what that does. Actually, I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's make sure you go across here.
Guardian down. down. Guardian down.
Oh my Gert.
Ikora, the worm breeding ground is clear
My
of swarms.
Gert.
For now, anyway.
They'll be back, I'm sure. But your
Frickin'
efforts
traitor.
continue to hold them off.
Wait, they're saying
Good
Devil's
work
Lair's like
as always,
4:30, bro. So I guess we can try Devil's Lair. And try it out. Why is Devil's Lair? Where is it? I have to redo modifiers. Okay. Yeah. I know about the old Devil's Lair strats and whatnot. We'll see how this goes.
The fallen
I probably shouldn't be on
will
stasis
continue
hunter
to
for
claw
this,
at the
but
walls of our city unless we
whatever.
strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Oh, true, yeah. I do have comms muted. Where's bro going? I'm a barrier, bro. Sweet. Alright.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
Guardian down.
I think we should have finished. I'm not sure.
Guardian down. done.
Sepix Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant.
Holy bro.
Crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do. The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Is this master? Yeah. Bro, what is happening? Orders are better. I mean, we can do both. Kind of do both. Kind of. Yo, that's a wall. That is a wall.
Great. The way out of here is sealed. Pretty complex. I'll need time. You get the grenade launcher. I actually don't know how you get it now.
Oh.
Guardian down. Well done.
Sepic's Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are
Bro,
crafty.
this
They
might
find
be
ways to survive. They always
one
do.
of the... Maybe, bro. This might be one of the experiences of all time. Holy moly. I got binary function. Let's freaking go. What do I have to do with orders? Do I have to go Shirochi? Actually, doesn't Shirochi like not progress orders correctly or something? Yo, GG. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Holy. I guess we're doing. The Beach 2000? No, I haven't. Oh, that's an interesting one. Bro, I should low-key go eat and then come back and do orders maybe. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, Tetra. Bye, everyone else. Bye-bye. Okay, chat. I actually don't even have runs today, I think. We were supposed to have runs, but both teams canceled. So I might, I don't know. I might go fucking pass out or something and then come out and do orders. Come back and do orders. Okay? I'm like super tired. I've been getting really poor sleep. I'm not gonna lie. I should probably sleep better. Okay, goodbye for now. Tomorrow we'll have runs.